Good evening, Libra. This is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, bringing you your reading for the next 2 weeks. This is specifically going to be explaining some of the energy that you may be feeling around the time of the full moon, but this will also explain energies that you will be feeling as you end the month. Now, do keep in mind that during this month, with it being Hallows Eve, or the month of Hallows Eve, the doors to the spirit realm will be open, or at least the veil separating both worlds will be much thinner, almost like this card. And usually it's pretty thick, and so some people may have trouble on a normal basis connecting to the spirit realm, while others have basically chipped away at the at that veil separating them from the other side. But with the month of October, and especially on the 31st, this veil will start to thin and will be at its thinnest come the, I would say, probably 3 days before and 3 days after Halloween. But let's see what kind of energy you will be encompassing during this full moon in Aries. Now, I do want to say that these readings are not day specific, so there might be something from a previous lunar cycle that may be affecting you, or maybe continuing to affect you. So make sure to check out some of the other videos that I have. I don't have very many that are these lunar readings. However, as I keep going, they will start to build and build and build. So let's see what kind of energy Libra is dealing with during the full moon and during these next 2 weeks thereafter. All right, so we get the wolf. Now, I do feel that maybe some of you guys are beginning to encompass a type of energy that is almost leadership worthy, I guess you could say. But because, the wolf is one of those animals that usually hangs around in a pack, I feel like maybe you might become the leader of a pack or are already a leader of a pack. But with this, you are definitely encompassing earth energies. So, stability, strength of purpose, uh, resolve, a lot of strong willpower. And I do feel almost like you guys have your eyes set on something. This could be a new project. This could be a new group that maybe you're trying to take the lead over. But regardless of what it is, I do feel like you guys are going to be standing tall with this wolf energy. Oh, look at that. Now, wow. So you guys got the lion also. So, like I said, you guys are going to be going to encompass a very, very strong, very, very regal, very, very, how would I say? Almost like a go-getter type of attitude. Now, this is going to be a mixture between stability and passion. I do feel that you guys are going to be moving forward now, especially after the full moon, with both strength, passion, and stability, and a type of intelligence that, when it comes to the wolf packs, they attack from various different sides. So, in a sense, I do feel like you guys are attacking various different problems from many different angles, quite possibly many different angles at once. I do believe that maybe you guys are in the process of possibly building a team of sorts that can help you further your goals. I want to draw just one more card because, energy like this is very, very powerful. And I want to see what else you guys will be encompassing during. Oh, okay. All right, so, um, Okay, so I don't normally read cards in reverse. However, with the Swan, if you look at this card in the upright, this card is basically like a card of reflection. This could be considered a reflection of your emotions. Some kind of, I do believe this wolf energy here, and this is kind of how the cards want to be grouped. But I do feel that, in a sense, you guys have been through a period of reflection. Maybe looking at different portions of yourself, and or maybe different aspects of the various different selves that a Libra can encompass. You know, this other video that I was listening to was talking about how a Libra can operate in very many different settings with various different types of personalities. Not to say that you guys have split personalities, but you guys have the ability to switch from family life to business life to social life, and very, very fluidly. And I do feel that with this reflection that you guys have been going through lately, maybe even seeing different aspects of the self, right? You guys are coming into a state of power. But with the card in the reverse, I do feel like maybe you are operating from a different mindset. I do feel like maybe you guys are operating from the space of infinite consciousness, and that's actually very, very good. I do believe that using this universal energy or this universal power is really what's got you guys showing strength. And this is actually a very, very good reading for you, Libra. I'm liking this very much. And you guys, once again, uh, are have a sense of kind of like I feel like you guys have this hard shell. It's an unbreakable shell, so to speak. And with it, I feel like you guys are moving forward. Even though you guys might seem like you're traveling in the dark, it's almost like I feel like you see your way through it, right? Like you might be in the dark somehow, but you guys are using your intuition. You guys are using your gut instinct. You guys are moving around almost on the prowl in a sense, but I do feel like this dynamic here with the wolf and the lion, that you guys are on the prowl to find a group that will, further your goals, which is a very, very good thing to do, Libra. So I want to go ahead and go into the animal spirits book just to describe this energy because I do feel like maybe it's necessary for me to read uh, these cards. Guardian of the family or tribe, activism or ritual, which is what the wolf is according to the book. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian effort, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. So, basically, what this energy here is explaining is the practice of letting go so that you can bring it into balance. Now, when you have this energy in balance, it's reliable, it's democratic, and it's fearless. Like I said, you guys are encompassing the energy of the lion, which is definitely fearless. So, but I do feel that you guys are getting over this energy of judgmentalism, which can come about with the wolf energy, and you guys are encompassing a more free flowing energy, a more free flowing form of thought, and that's very good, Libra. I like that a lot. Now, I want to go ahead and go to the Swan. It's effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, and an elegant power. So I do feel like you guys are encompassing this energy, but this energy is not coming from your own sense of self. I do believe it's coming from your higher self with this card in the reverse. So the Swan, uh, anytime you run into the Swan energy, it's asking you to have some solo time, possibly even write your experiences down. If you guys are artistic in any way, any type of creative venture, if you guys do dancing, if you guys do music writing, or anything like that, I feel that this Swan energy it's not just the heightened sense of creativity, but it's the heightened condition or the heightened connection to source. Because when this energy is in balance, it brings about an infinite creative power, and this infinite creative power is what comes from source. So if you feel agitated, snippy, maybe even lacking vision, this is when you know that this energy is not in balance, and this is the one of the, it'll be one of those times where you should go off by yourself. Now, wolves, they do tend to travel in packs, but a lot of the times you may see just a lone wolf. The others might be around somewhere, but typically wolves, they don't have any problems going by themselves. So now I want to go to this fire energy with the lion real quick, just to explain the energy behind what you guys are encompassing right now. Patient, regal, and a complete mastery. Yes. So, like I was saying, the energy of the wolf is a very, very intelligent energy. And ooh, okay, so I just hit the snowflake obsidian right here, and I do feel like this is necessary to read. So, before I continue, the snowflake obsidian is a very grounding and protective stone, a cleanser of negative energies as well as one's own emotions, such as anger, jealousy, and greed. So, I do feel that to whatever degree, maybe there's a necessary need for you guys to cleanse. Now, I do believe that you guys are encompassing this energy from source, and cleansing in and of itself could be a sense of maybe forgiving somebody. Yeah. Um, any type of anger that you may hold towards somebody is an energy that doesn't allow you to forgive somebody else. So I do feel that to whatever extent you guys not only are in need of some solo time, however, you guys are also in need of some type of like daily meditation, or maybe even just daily, uh, just daily meetings with friends. Go out, talk about various different things, and this will help you connect to Source on a higher level because Source will be sending you messages about what to say, maybe even how to say it, and this will allow you to be able to move forward with this type of energy. I want to do the turtle real quick, just so you guys can get some extra information on this. It's an ancient soul grounded, trusting, and at home in the self. So, as I was saying with the wolf energy, and of course the lion energy, who, who can leave this one out, right? I do feel like you guys are at home with yourselves, showing no fear at all, showing a very, 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 very strong protective shell around you. And to bring this energy into balance, and this is actually one of the things that both the wolf and the lion will share, is going on an adventure. This is actually one of the better ways to become fearless because you get exposed to so many experiences that it's very, very hard to, to be afraid of much of anything at all. But you'll find that whenever this energy is balanced, you'll be peaceful. You'll be a grounded soul. You'll have this connection, this infinite connection to source. Now, if at all you feel anything going to a halt, then that means that the external energy is getting stagnant. So the best way to move forward would be to take a look at your past, your present, and your future. Kind of jumble it all into one because that's really what our universe is like. It's all just jumbled into one, and various many different frequencies all just jumbled into one, and that's basically what our lives are. Of course, consciousness likes to experience things, and the only time we can experience anything is by dwelling within the third dimension. So, of course, I would like to say Happy birthday, Libras. You guys have the sun in your sign right now. For anybody who is at 16 to 17 degrees Libra, it is now your birthday. Uh, and for those of you who are uh, who have already had your sun pass through your sign, which is 16 degrees to, or 0 to 16 degrees, happy birthday to you guys. Happy belated birthday, I guess I should say. And for the people who have their sun after 16 degrees, I would like to tell you happy early birthday. Of course, you guys have Mars going through your sign right now. Depending on what house it is, it might show up in your family life. It might show up in your communication. It could show up among the crowds that you hang around with, or it could show up somewhere in your social status or career. Depending on what house it is. But with Mars in Libra, there's definitely going to be some passion, some aggression, but a lot of passion in your relationships. And whenever we have this energy in Libra, any of you guys who have this energy here in your fourth house, you guys may be experiencing some domestic strife. Um, for those of you who are experiencing it in your fifth house, you guys might be experiencing a lot of fun within your relationships. Of course, um, with Mars in your first house, this will make you more assertive. This will make you more, will fill you up with passion, right? Because this lion energy is the energy of fire. Fire is connected to Mars. Mars is connected to all of the fire signs. Well, more closely connected to Aries, but it is connected to Leo because the sun is just a big old ball of hydrogen gas burning, and the Sagittarian energy. Well, it's very fun. It's very free. It's very expressive. So, whew. All right. So I I don't normally read cards in the reverse, like I said. Well, unless it's the Rider Tarot. But you guys had the bodacious Bodak fly out and land in my lap in the upside down. Now I'm definitely gonna have to go into the book to explain this one, but stay with me, guys. I want to draw a couple more cards just to uh, see what this dynamic is. All right, so I have the Retriever. Okay, I have the Retriever. In a sense, it's telling you that, you know. Okay, so with the Bodacious Bodak, this card it adds up to 14, which 1 plus 4 adds up to 5. And if you take a look at this card, this guy he has good intentions. He's trying to fix their various situations, and I do feel that, in a sense, this energy here is being encompassed by you, Libra. Now, one of the things about the bodacious Bodak is that he likes to tamper and meddle in various different things. And, of course, when you tamper with various different things in your life, um, there is a tendency to muddle it up. There's a tendency to make it fail. But I do feel that with the bodacious Bodak in the reverse, I feel like this is a type of calculated meddling, if that makes any sense to you, Libra. I feel like you guys are looking at various different things in your lives, very different steps. And, with this wolf energy, you guys aren't just coming along as not really having a full you guys aren't really coming out as having a full, not having the full scope of information. You guys do have the full scope of information, and I bet with this card in the reverse, it'll show just that. That you guys have a very, very intelligent view of the situation. Not just intelligent, but also, coming that energy coming from source, which has that infinite creativity. So I do feel that a lot of you Libras are encompassing such a creative energy. Now, I want to go ahead and go to the book to read the Bodacious Bodak and see what this card tells us in the reverse. Alright, so as I mentioned, it's about meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. But in the reverse, the Bodak is one of the brownies who mostly are helpful little spirits around the house. Every little once in a while, the essential brownie nature breaks through, and he does truly helpful things. When he does this, reward him, or whoever it is in your life who normally gets it wrong, and just this once has got it right. Gratitude and praise are in order. Maybe he'll even get it right the next time too. So, like I mentioned, this energy, I do feel like you guys are calculated in the way that you guys are viewing the various situations in your life, and you guys are actually fixing various different things. Because look at with Eye the Retriever and these cards grouped up together, not only are you being the intelligent one in your situations, you know offering those fixes, but Eye the Retriever is coming back. Eye the Retriever is one of those cards that describes those dreams. Ooh, okay, so dreams are something important. I do feel like you guys maybe sometime in the past, maybe even in the okay, so maybe in the recent past, you guys may have started to forget what your dreams were. What it was that you guys may have been shooting for, and now, ooh, woo, okay, guys, okay, this is definitely what's happening. So the way that Spirit's telling me to group this up is like this. Ivy Retriever has come back with your dreams, and he's telling you, hey, I never lost faith in you. Of course, with you encompassing this energy now, is actually going to be the time when you can actually manifest your dreams. And okay, manifesting your dreams is going to be the title of this video. The fairy godmother is here to help you guys, and this is actually very, very. Oh my God, I'm actually going to start shedding some tears for you guys, Libra, because this energy here, when you have the fairy godmother, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever watched any movies with fairy godmothers, but a fairy godmother comes in when you guys have been treading a path that has been difficult. And with a fairy godmother, I do believe that now she's going to be coming in along with Ive the Retriever to help you fulfill your dreams. Now, one thing that the fairy godmother is asking for you to do, and I do feel that some of you Libras have already done it, is to connect to Source. Oh man, wow. So, as I said, this connection to Source it's almost like a connection to the fairy godmother in a sense. And with this energy here, I do feel that this infinite creative power that you have has the ability not just to fix certain situations in your life that have been plaguing you for a while, but it's also going to help you to fulfill those dreams that maybe you have been sitting on for a while, maybe even figured that wouldn't ever take off. And I do feel like the universe is handing you this opportunity, not just to have stability and not just the ability to be able to protect your tribe, but also the ability to move forward with passion. Ooh, woo, Libra, 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 Libra. Ah, the Guardian at the Gate. Okay, so this is one of those cards that I'm gonna have to read. It's the number 3. So once again, this deals with creativity. This deals with creative power. I do feel like this is a creative power that's connected to source, and I, the retriever, in a sense, is telling you, hey, you got creativity. You don't gotta worry. The universe is here for you. So let's see, 3, 3, 3, 3. I don't know if you guys have been seeing 333 lately. I know my girlfriend has. She's a Libra. And I do believe that if you guys have been seeing 333, it's a various different thoughts that you guys may have. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking about starting a business. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking about beginning some new project of some kind. Maybe this has to do with making a breakthrough of some kind. And regardless of what it is that you guys may be beginning, I do feel that with the fairy godmother's help, and I have the retriever to bring back your dreams so that you have a vision of what it is that vision. Okay, This is definitely connected to a vision that you guys have. Um, you guys may have lost that vision, right? But regardless, I, the Retriever, is back with your vision to help you actually accomplish this dream, this vision that you may have had, that you may have lost. So, reading the Guardian at the Gate, this card is about passages to a new life, or openings, and gatekeeping. And I do believe that the gatekeeper is actually letting you through this, at this moment. I do believe that the gatekeeper, in some sense, may actually be the fairy godmother, or source coming in as some kind of entity. And of course, as I was telling you guys, the month of October is going to allow you to connect to the spirits. It's going to allow you to connect to source, to receive these messages that you guys need to hear in order to move forward. But with the Guardian at the Gate, drawing this card indicates that a passage is being made to the beginning of something new in our lives. It speaks of new opportunities and new openings. Passing through this gate may lead to a physical journey, a mental, or an emotional one, or a journey of the spirit. Wow. I'm actually gonna. Wow, it's very, very hard to like hold back these tears, guys. But it always leads to adventure. The gateway will also lead to significant change in our lives. So specifically for you, Libra, the passage through such a gate changes us. So, and as it says, this energy here is not necessarily an energy that um, it's basically one of those energies that's going to change your life, but in a good way. And I do feel that with these changes that you guys have been making, these helpful fixes, right? I, the Retriever, has finally seen that you have this confidence, that you have this passion, right? That you finally have this fire that's lit under your ass, right? Because he's literally, sitting in the light. So I feel like, in a sense, you guys have had this fire lighted up under you, and now you guys are moving forward with a passion that maybe you guys have never felt before. Of course, with Jupiter in Sagittarius, this should be rightly so. If you guys have any planets that are in Sagittarius, which are around 20 degrees, either 5 degrees over or 5 degrees under, which would be 15 to 25 degrees, Sagittarius, big things are happening for you guys. Big things are happening for you guys. These are changes on a very profound level. And these are changes that are going to bring not just stability, but also passion into your lives. Ooh, you the slow. So, one thing that I want to do is connect these two cards. And that's just the way the spirit wants me to connect them. But as you can see, the lion's not moving. He's still. And you the slow, in a sense, is asking you to slow down, because maybe you guys have been going sort of fast, and contemplate where your life is at right now. The fairy godmother is presenting you with these energies, right? The 2 and the 5, they equal to 7, just like the 4 and 3 equal to 7. So as you slow down, you guys will be able to connect with the energy of source. You guys will be able to connect with that infinite energy. And in a sense, I do feel that with Sylvanas right here at the bottom, which is also another 7, that's actually very interesting. With Sylvanas, if you could see, it's basically like a mask is being taken off, and I do feel that with this transformative energy, or at least this small little hermit mode that you may have to go into, you have the ability to pass through this gate into a new beginning, and also take I with you because he carries your dreams. 4 and 1 equals to 5. So throughout these changes, I is going to hold on to your dreams for you and to help you see this vision that you guys need to see. Oh wow. I am at 29 minutes. So we'll go ahead and draw these last few cards for you guys. I do find that oh, okay. So you guys had the fairy godmother fly on the side of I the Retriever, the Bodacious Bodak, and the wolf. So I do feel with this energy, you guys are going to be encompassing a very, very strong yet very intelligent uh, mindset. And all of this is going to be coming through when you are able to slow down and able to reflect a little bit on where your life is going, where your life has gone, as I was mentioning before, and where you are at this current moment. Oh, okay, so you guys had. Okay, so. So, as I said, with the Two of Wands, he hasn't yet gone out. He's still sitting at his castle. He's holding on to that wand. He knows that wand has the ability uh, to move things forward. But not only is there a need or a sense for a decision to be made or action to be made, but or maybe the decision to take action, right? But there's a necessary need for vision. You have to see exactly what it is that you want, and in this case, he's looking at where he needs to go. So maybe these fixes that are taking place are to help you not just plan for the future, but also to show you where it is that you need to take action in. And of course, with the Four of Pentacles coming up in the upright, this is a necessary need to hold on to your dreams. You know, um, if I, the Retriever, believes in you through these changes that are taking place, and he's held on to that dream that you may have had for I don't know, forever or for a short period of time, depending on how long ago it was that you lost this dream. I do believe that he's definitely holding on to it very, very tight, and he's actually telling you to hold on to it tight too. And this is a very goosebumps. This is a very very moving reading. I have never seen a reading quite like this. Of course, I have only been doing tarot since my birthday, so and even shorter for this video. Oh, okay. So, all right. So the fairy godmother is saying that this new journey is not yet going to happen. However, I do feel that she is setting you up with the creativity that you need in order to make this journey possible. However, there is a necessary need for reflection, which is why the journey is not yet beginning. However, do know that the fairy godmother, or source in this case, has the ability to move you forward once you actually go through this period of reflection. Now, I don't draw. Okay, so yeah, see, with the inability to walk away from something just yet, I do believe that's why you guys are. I don't know why, but source is telling me to tell you that you guys are like right here. You guys are like right at the gate. You guys are basically like right in front of the gate, and I do feel like some of you guys might feel like, hey, what the hell? Why haven't you opened this gate for me? But like I said, there's a necessary need to slow down and contemplate certain things, and because of this, there's an inability to walk away from something, which means that your new beginning isn't going to start because the universe is very conservative, and it likes to save energy. It likes to use the energy wisely, and so it lets nothing go to waste. And so once you walk away from these things that aren't fulfilling you on an emotional level, then you guys will be able to encompass this wolf energy. I do feel like some of you guys have done so already, and now you guys are just waiting for the new beginning. But there is a necessary need, a small need, a small necessary need, I should say, to stop and think about it for a second. Because I do feel that some of you guys are connected to intuition, but some of you guys may be appearing a little bit confused. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is actually turning in your guys' favor. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favor. It's going to be helping you to remove these things that are not letting you pass the gate, that are not letting you, uh, that are not letting you move forward. And of course, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like maybe these messages are eluding you, but I do feel that with this card like this, I do feel that these messages are somewhere embedded in your dreams. So some of you guys might have to pay attention to your dreams because certain messages may be coming through your dreams. Um, your sleeping dreams, I should say, not your your vision. So with that, I would like to conclude this reading for you guys. I do believe that there is a necessary need to take a look at what it is that you guys have been working on already. Whatever it is that you guys are reaping, you guys are going to be sowing later on. And I do believe that there may be a need to assert your dominance or to hold your position. I'm getting the word hold. I mean, I'm getting the phrase "hold your position," and in a sense, I do feel like it's necessary for you guys to hold on to this dream and to fight for it, because that's the only way that you will have this dream uh, reach any fruition. This is actually really good, Libra. I like this. This is a very, very good reading. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. This helps me to put out more content. And at the same time, if you guys feel like donating, if you guys feel like this information helps you, please feel free to do so. I don't ask for you guys to do so, but if you guys do so, I thank you for the kindness that you showed to me. So, with that, Libra, you guys have a very, very strong, very, very stable, and very, very passionate energy that you guys can be moving into, or that you guys have moved into already. This is a very, very consciousness opening event that is going on for you guys. So, there may be a necessary need, as I said, to go into a small hermit mode so that you guys can see what it is that you guys have as your vision, and then begin to, tamper here and there with various different things that need to go on in order for you guys to uh, go through the gate, basically. So with that, I will go ahead and end your guys' reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful next 2 weeks after that, and also a very, very good Hallows Eve. With that, I am David with Tarot and Astrology for All, signing out.